Olá, boa noite. Eu sou o Biribó, hoje com o vídeo 8 de Deponia 3, Adeus Deponia. Ontem, o Rufus do esgoto e o Rufus do Bozo aprenderam a trocar coisas pelas grades do bueiro. Enquanto o do esgoto busca um jeito de ganhar 5 slots para recuperar a garrafa com RNA, o do Bozo tenta confirmar a sua identidade para poder entrar no quartel da Revolução. O terceiro Rufus conseguiu entrar no cruzador Organon, mas, é claro, só como prisioneiro. Lá ele encontrou o Clitus, também preso, e deu um jeito de ele ir para a enfermaria doente e escapar da cela.
Application Terminal, Serial 17. Only approved for filling in application forms with the serial number 27 ERC.
Ah, precisa da tecla ERC, que é a que ele tem. Não, não é a que ele tem, porque ele não trocou isso com os outros Rufus. Vai ter que usar aqui, de certo.
This doesn't make much sense if I haven't got the appropriate application form.
E ele ainda tem que conseguir o formulário também.
This is all the same form. Application form 27 ERC. Application for A. Medical assistance in case of job-related injuries induced by terminal maintenance work, reference number ERC 75. B. A screwdriver, sharp-edged, to be used in terminal maintenance work, reference number HOLA 55. And C. A replacement lead-type ERC for defective application terminals, reference number ERC 122. Application form 27 ERC. Application for A. Medical assistance in case of job-related injuries induced by terminal maintenance work, reference number ERC 75. B. A screwdriver, sharp-edged, to be used in terminal maintenance work, reference number HOLA 55. And C. A replacement lead-type ERC for defective application terminals, reference number ERC 122. This is all this. If I should need another, I know where to get one now. So far, so good. Now, what am I going to apply for?
O que eu poderia pedir? Serviço sanitário, chave de fenda, ERC de recâmbio eu não preciso, eu vou pegar. Mas só que eu não posso sair da nave aqui para ir falar com os outros Rufus. Só se agora eles mandam as coisas independentemente de estar na beirada do bueiro. Vamos ver depois. Eu quero uma chave de fenda.
HOLA 55. There.
This is still not fast enough, Oppenbot. Ulysses must not get suspicious. I want to be there when he learns that the army he was going to blow up with this filthy planet is on board. And will take over Elysium under my command.
Ulysses isn't stupid, Bailiff.
He's stupid enough to think that 11,000 Organons would just volunteer to die submissively.
Yes, that is stupid. So, when am I getting my copy of the Ascension Codes?
Don't be silly, Oppenbot. You will stay here, of course.
Ah, yes, of course.
11,000 Organons. So that's what Argus was talking about. I never believed for a moment that he wanted to save Deponia. And now, he's got the Ascension Codes. I've got to hurry. He's already bringing his troops aboard. Another problem that I need to take care of later.
Ah, Revolução.
Am I intruding?
Rufus! I'm overjoyed to see you! You have come just in time!
And who have we here? Another fellow fighter in our battle against oppression?
This is Rufus. I told you about him.
Wow, really? The Rufus? Now, if that isn't a good omen for our enterprise. I'm Cowboy Dodo. You may know me from the local radio. And here we have Cindy, Hottie, and Cutis.
He remembers our names. Shh, I don't want to miss a word.
Okay, listen up, everyone. I'm the head honcho around here, right? So, what do you want me to do? What's the big plan?
We are directly above Bailiff Argus's office. We believe that the Ascension codes are hidden there. Therefore, we wanted to lower Cowboy Dodo on a rope so he could get his hands on them.
I understand, within the usual tolerance. But I'm here now, so move aside and make room for me.
I like this guy. Why don't we just take a vote? I'm for Rufus.
I'm for me too.
I just don't know.
No, let Cowboy Dodo do it. He's the best man for the job. He's the best man, period.
And Janosch votes for me, of course.
Well, it's a draw then. But before we get into a fight over this, remember that manning the crank is also an important job.
The crank? I'm not your crank ape. Forget it. I demand a new count. Someone is still missing, you know. I'll be right back.
Ele tem que fazer uma votação em que ele seja o chefe. E não o Cowboy Dodo com o voto das Cuts.
It's like they're brainwashed. And then someone set the spin cycle to high. Would you like to meet a true hero?
You bet, but Cowboy Dodo is so superior.
Oh, ladies, you know me so well.
Oh my god, he spoke to me. Oh, he's so cute when he talks. I think I'm gonna faint.
He probably thinks there's no one cooler than him. Huh. How can anyone be that conceited? Yeah, there's no need for you to play the hero here. That role is taken, you know? But if it's any comfort to you, the part of the lovable chump is currently available. Just let Janosch show you the ropes. He knows how to walk, talk, act, stand, and sit like a chump.
You mean shit like a chump?
I said chump, not jokester. Cracking jokes is my job. Good old Janosch. I never thought I'd be so happy to see him. I should have my head checked. Hey, Janosch.
Hello, Rufus.
Where are the others?
If by others, you mean Leibold and Garlef, they are supporting the troops that confront the Organon in town.
That sounds like a veritable civil war.
That's what it was. When we set out, the situation was already escalating crazy. They've accomplished men injured, as well as exorbitant collateral damage.
Were there any, casualties?
Yes, thousands of casualties.
Wait, that isn't as funny as I thought. What is that twerp doing here?
Twerp? Who are you calling a twerp? Cowboy Dodo is certainly not a twerp. He's a well-known pop star in these parts. We should be glad that he's supporting our troop.
May I borrow your screwdriver?
Of course. Just don't break it, please.
Hey, when did I ever break anything that belonged to you?
Just the other day you converted my deep-throat fryer into some sort of cat litter box. Because of that, she thinks you were trying to tame and nurse her back to health. So, how am I to deep-fry McVinch jelly sandwiches?
Sorry, I don't understand a word.
A little later, you broke my only banana picker, and my bunk bed, and my potato peeler.
Yeah, okay, just I can't make out a word you're saying. It's your speech impediment, I know. See you later.
Please be careful.
Agora ele já tem o destornilador aqui, por que ele vai
A
querer
crosshead
o formulário?
screwdriver?
Já vai usar aqui então.
Screwed down tight. It's impossible to open that pipeline without the right tool. Now that's interesting. The Organon's pneumatic tube system seems to run through here. Maybe I can open this with the screwdriver. This is so hard to bend. I hope it won't be long before they send something. Ouch. Oh, great. So much for the screwdriver. Well, at least I got a capsule out of it. Let's see what the organon has written. Attention all ranks. Be careful around the open ends of the pneumatic tubes. Those idiots. I've always loved pneumatic tube systems, even though they're not suitable for sending large amounts of bread dough. Those who know me know how much I hate open ends. But I'll need one if I want to send something through the tubes.
Mas se ele não vai poder mandar pelo tubo, o que adiantou ele pegar? Daí ele pode mandar por outro terminal qualquer.
Hey, wait a minute. What was that all about, huh? Are you serious about taking me on? In case you still don't get it, this is my show. Cowboy Dodo saves the world.
Yeah, right, and they're giving away nail clippers and Pelusia. I founded the Resistance. I uncovered the plans of the Organon, and I will be the one who saves the world.
I knew it. This is all about your ego, isn't it?
Yeah, my ego is determined to save the world.
Oh, yeah? Then why do you refuse to turn the crank?
Because,
You'd better make up your mind, buddy. Do you want the world to be saved? Then come on back in and let me save the world. But if you're only doing this to look like a hero, then we got a problem. I have a certain image to uphold, you know? And I'm not about to let some local hick peel the crust off my swill.
We'll see about that.
Is that supposed to be a threat? Just look at you, you scrawny wimp. I could take on two of you hands down.
Is that so? In that case, we should try it out. Wait here. Don't go away.
Para ir para a enfermaria ele nunca passa, ou pelo menos até agora não passou.
Huh, nothing. I guess the door only opens for the Organon.
Tem que arranjar olho ou uma cara de órgão para entrar aí.
Deponia doesn't look half bad from up here. I just realized that I never got the chance to say goodbye.
O tubo do correio tá aqui.
Oh, this is so exciting! Whoa! That went fast. Yes! That's actually the screwdriver I ordered for myself. Based on the description in the application form, I had assumed it would be a little bigger. That's the last time I order anything from those frauds.
Agora eu posso preencher outro formulário.
So far, so good. Now, what am I going to apply for?
Serviço sanitário.
Hey, what? The Yerk isn't working. Of course.
Então tenho que ir para outro rufo. Eu não tenho a letra ainda, eu quero ver se esse outro aqui passa a letra para ele. Ou não, né? Ele só passa pro que está na Terra. E tem uma outra coisa que eu descobri, que não tem lógica nenhuma, a não ser nem lógica do jogo de aventura, que é aqui. Onde você vai pegar na coisa do tarado ali, que queria pegar as crianças, você tem que usar a folha manchada de preto para fazer uma impressão para depois fazer a tatuagem das moças da Revolução. Isso não tem lógica nenhuma.
Knock, knock.
What do you want now?
I want to visit your petting zoo again.
No, thanks.
Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Ah, don't sweat the small stuff. I just wanted another peek at your animals.
But...
Stay cool, man. I'll only be a minute.
Agora ele vai acariciar o animal peludo com a folha manchada.
What? What are you doing?
No, don't worry. I'm really good with animals.
Stop it! Immediately! Get out of here! Now!
There's no reason to get so upset. I was just finished anyway.
And? Do you have proof now?
Certainly!
Oh yeah? And what is that supposed to be?
It's a cuddly, woolly platypus.
Oh yeah? Well, woolly platypuses only exist in Australia or Japan.
Maybe it was, something else. It's an adorable kitty cat.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, here's the head, and there's the butt.
And what's that?
Whiskers.
On his bottom?
Maybe it was, something else. It's a cute puppy.
Oh yeah? What breed?
Wire-haired dachshund.
Don't they have a shorter nose?
Maybe it was, something else. A colorful butterfly.
Do you really call that a butterfly?
Of course. Look closer. Here are the wings, and here's the, whatever they are. It is a butterfly.
Agora mandar esse daqui pro Rufus do Bozo. Mas então o Rufus do Bozo tem que dar um jeito de entrar em contato com o outro do cruzador órgão. Ou do cruzador órgão dá um jeito de entrar em contato com o D. Antes de tentar a tática da Bado do pirulito do Baby Bozo, nós fazemos a confirmação de identidade.
I found the right design for your unit. Here.
Hey, that's not bad. That looks sort of fierce.
You can say that again. A fierce butterfly, you cupcakes.
Whatever it is, you found the right design for our squad insignia. Now we can get started.
Are you sure you...
Wanna watch?
Getting a tattoo...
Isn't for sensitive souls!
Sensitive souls? The very nerve.
As you wish.
Sensitive souls. Phew. I don't believe it. I've jammed hot needles in parts of my body that... What do you know? It was so boring, I just fell asleep. Tattoo or not, she's much too soft for the war. Hey, Lottie, can you come to the gate now to identify me?
No, I...
Can't right now!
I have to wait until the swelling on...
My tattoo goes down!
Yes, but...
I said...
No!
Hey, no access for civilians.
I'm not a civilian. I'm part of the resistance. Which, by the way, is also why you were going to accompany me to the gate.
Well, tough luck. I have new orders. I'm supposed to guard the radio and bring in any messages from the front.
Well, I've got a message here, from the frontmost front. I have to get into the rebel camp. And pronto.
Then talk to the Major. She sets the priorities here.
Yeah, you bet I'm going to. Wait a second, that's no Major. That's just Tony.
You know Major T?
That's my ex-girlfriend.
I see she's moving up in the world. Not just professionally.
Any goat.
Tony.
Surprise.
Rufus, good to see you.
Yeah, and your mother smells of... What? It's what to see me? Good.
Yeah. I was afraid something had happened to you.
Hey, something's different. You got a new hairstyle?
Close. A new therapist.
Something is different about her. Of course, the foam around her mouth is missing.
Ela mudou porque ela tá indo fazer psicoterapia, naturalmente com o único Dr. Freud da cidade.
Yoo-hoo! Tony!
Ah, Rufus. Won't you sit down?
I need to talk to this new general. Can you take me through the gate?
I could, but I won't. I need to finish my meditation first.
Excuse me, does that mean you're just gonna sit here? The Organon might be initiating the detonation of our planet at this very moment.
While the last high boat is still anchored at Ascension Customs? Unlikely.
Unlikely. Will you still be saying that when everything around here suddenly turns into a flaming fiasco? Oh, now that was highly unlikely.
You mean like back when you tried to turn lead into brass instruments?
That was a completely different matter. Anyway, it would have worked if only I hit the high F sharp.
Oh, Rufus, just relax. We've got everything under control here. The General has a plan.
So the General has a plan? What kind of plan could that possibly be if it doesn't involve me?
That's a secret.
But I'm the leader!
You used to be the leader. We have a new General now.
New general, new schmeneral. No. You don't even have a war anymore. I mean, where's all the action? The explosions, the dismembered people, the burning huts.
As I said, we have a new General now.
Come on, Tony. I just want to get into the camp.
And I say, you had better stay out of it. We've got everything under control here.
And what's the deal with that secret plan?
That's a secret.
Yeah, you don't expect me to simply swallow that.
Why not? You swallowed an entire liter of paint thinner, and everybody knows that stuff causes immediate brain damage.
Yeah. That was cool. Things seem to be different with the Resistance these days.
Thank you.
That wasn't a compliment. Everything here is so...
organized?
boring, lame, dreary.
I guess that's because we drove the Organon out of Portofisco. We have new equipment and new command structures.
Excuse me, I can barely hear you. Your mechanical beard is making too much noise. So, you found yourself a new therapist?
Yes, and he is really good. For one thing, I no longer have this recurring nightmare where I'm being chased by a GNU, where the walls are dissolving around me until the whole house collapses on top of me.
Yeah, that was quite a memorable day. And you must admit that the gate really stopped squeaking after that. How can you just sit here totally unperturbed? The world is coming to an end.
Does that mean you ran out of your famous plans?
No, of course I have a plan. But for that, I need,
Help?
a minimum of support. Remember, it's me who's saving everyone's fat, lazy behinds around here.
In that case, let me thank you. But there's no need for you to save us. We've got a plan of our own now. If you want to help us, just sit somewhere and don't touch anything that flashes, or is in any way combustible, or yellow. Oh, you know what? Don't touch anything at all.
Melhor assim.
Come on! Death to the Organon and all that.
I know that you mean well, but there's no need for you to save us. We've got a plan of our own now. If you want to help us, just sit somewhere and don't touch anything that flashes.
I know exactly how I can draw out the old Tony.
Spare yourself the effort.
You should know me better than that. When have I ever made an effort? Do you remember how I used your grandmother's urn as a pudding bowl?
I'm sure you had your reasons.
Yeah, but the thing is, that wasn't pudding at all.
Hey, that's really a good answer to the question where that funky smell came from. thanks for letting me know.
Do you remember how I tried to teach Mr. Woofy to fly?
Yes, I certainly do. And I apologize if my reaction back then was a bit over the top. I just couldn't control my fists or my brass knuckles.
Yeah, but you don't even know the best part. A week later, it worked after all. And the story about Mr. Woofy being hit by a falling weather balloon is only half true, you know.
What? Now that's a relief. In that case, my reaction was completely appropriate.
Do you remember how I secretly took photos of your mother in the bathroom?
Yeah, but I never understood why.
Because I never told you that I sold the pictures to old ogling Aussie. Of course, I had to throw in some, underpants, or I couldn't have afforded the sticker album.
You are such a prankster. Always good for a surprise.
Tá muito boazinha, Tony.
I have risen from the dead.
Congratulations.
Doesn't that scare you at all?
Rufus, there was so many times when you blew yourself up, set yourself on fire, sawed into your leg, or got trampled by stampeding buffalo. You really have to come up with some new tricks if you want to impress me.
Aww. There's 3 of me now.
All right, now that is impressive, but also totally absurd.
But it's true. I cloned myself.
I think we would have noticed by now, from the rain of ash or some such thing.
There's 3 of me. Honestly.
Ooh, boring.
Oh, I give up.
You do? Oh, remind me to send my therapist a fruit basket.
It's not over yet.
What isn't over yet?
No, well, it's over. But I'll be back.
No rush. Oh, Rufus, what are you doing?
I'm making you livid. I am, right?
By playing around with the radio? Not at all. Be my guest.
Huh? Really?
Sure, go ahead.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It's no fun when it's allowed.
Ah, ele vai ter que usar o rádio com a antena para fazer alguma transmissão aqui para Tony. Está tudo com o Rufus do...
Good idea. If I set the frequency of Tony's radio on the baby phone, I can reach Tony anytime. Easy. Now all that's left is the question of why I should radio her at all. She stopped fetching me from random bars with a wheelbarrow a long time ago.
Tem que falar com ela para liberar a bambina.
Rufus to Tony. Rufus to Tony.
Ah, Rufus. Stop this nonsense and free the channel.
Yeah, but...
Tony, out.
Hey, Leibold.
Yes?
I have someone to vouch for me. Here.
What? A baby?
No, wait. That was the wrong frequency. Dang it all. Can I have the crowbar?
Sure. Yeah, sure, pal. Take it.
Why do you need one?
As a shoehorn.
I see. Huh. My second favorite tool, right after the wrecking ball. Yeah, I've set Tony's frequency. Now all that's left is the question of why I should radio her at all. She stopped fetching me from random bars with a wheelbarrow a long time ago.
Oi, mate! What do you think you're doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to the pub.
With brats in tow? Were you dropped on your head or what?
They aren't mine.
Yeah, that's what my old man always said. And then he tied me and Macy up outside the pub.
And did it harm you?
Well, I don't know about Macy. Her leash broke.
Oh.
Não pode entrar porque está com as crianças. Por falar em crianças, a Bá nem disse nada no início da transmissão de aparecer a Baby Go. Claro que não tem que pôr as crianças dentro do carro do velho tarado. É um jogo pra gente normal. Já foi estranho ele estar no jogo. Já foi feito com ele o que era pra fazer, que era pra pegar aquele desenho esquisitão.
What's that you've got? Is that a message from the front?
No less.
Not from Bozo by any chance.
Would I lie to you about such an important topic? Or would I leave the conclusion to your imagination in the hope that it might by chance help me out?
Yeah, enough with the fancy schmancy. Give me the letter. My dearest honey bunch. Huh. Are you sure this letter is for me?
Bambi. Honey. Makes sense. Some people get poetic when they're mortally wounded.
What?
Sorry. I didn't mean to jump the gun.
Wait. Dearest honey bunch, I wish you were here with me. Blah, 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 blah. To be more exact, I stepped on an Organon landmine. Oh, no. Bozo. Is he all right?
Well...
Is he still alive? Tell me! Or do I have to pull the information out of you in the form of your brain tissue through your nose?
Hey, stay calm. No reason to get aggressive right away. I'm just a mailman. Bozo is with his family. You should set out right away.
Wait, there's more. Watch out for the mailman?
Oh, no, the small print isn't that important. Go on. You're losing valuable time.
Right. I need to be by his side. Hang on, Bozo. I'm coming.
That was easy, and I didn't even have to lie. Presenting the new and improved Rufus. Forget the Rufus you once knew.
Pois.
And here's a photo of Bozo's first spelling bee. He never had any luck with L and F, but nobody could touch him when it came to E.
Hello?
What's he wearing?
Oh, that's a little skirt he made himself from dental floss.
Oh, that's nice.
He saved up for months. His breath was terrible.
Yoo-hoo! Deponia to Sergeant Bambi!
Oh, how sweet! Fifi fairy frill pajamas. Why does he look so embarrassed?
I have no idea. Actually, he was supposed to help me put fresh sheets on his bed. What a mess.
Huh, they're totally out of it. Hey, Grandpa.
No rushing me. Dinner is done when it's done.
Cool hat.
O leite da mãe.
Hello, I am Bailiff Argus. Tremble before the deadly punctuality of the Organon.
Oh, wonderful! You found my breast milk pump.
What? I could make a terrific paper airplane out of this flyer. On the other hand, The information in there could make somebody's life a lot easier. Maybe I'll find a way to combine business and pleasure, like with my homemade massage chair. But this time, I'll leave out the ejector seat function.
Também não é isso, nada é nada.
That is the upper somewhere up.
What's that supposed to be?
This is, you won't believe it, an alternative to your therapy.
It's so sweet of you to want to help me, but I am satisfied with my therapy.
Well, aren't you at least going to read the flyer?
No thanks. My therapist says I'm making great strides, and I trust him completely.
Oh. Can I take this deck chair?
Sure. I mean, sure. Do you need the instructions?
Never. A Marine doesn't need instructions.
Suit yourself. Suit yourself.
Well then, let's see what Lottie has in her lunchbox. What is that? Lottie didn't take her hormones. Maybe the fortune teller was right after all. Rufus to Tony. Rufus to Tony.
Ah, Rufus. If you've got something to say to me, you're welcome to come by in person. Stop this nonsense and free the channel.
You're nuts, Ralphie.
Why? Just because I decided to become a vegetarian?
That's exactly why. After all, you're a slime monster, and slime monsters eat children.
I can change, you know?
You'll never stick with it. Like that business with your correspondence course.
Yeah, you'll see.
Well, then enjoy your dinner. As for me, I'm gonna toss a couple of kitty arms at the barbecue.
Do that. I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah, try not to leave your mouth open so wide this time. Otherwise, a couple of kids will wind up floating down your throat.
Yeah, screw you too.
Já sei como me livrar das crianças.
What do you say now? This is definitely an ideal spot for a good night's sleep.
Are you sure?
Of course. It's out of the wind, it has a roof, and there are places to sit. What else could one ask for?
Well, it has a certain menace, shall we say? It's scared. You said it, Gretchen. Are there any guarantees that there are no dangerous monsters lurking in the dark?
Monsters? You're such a bunch of idiots. There's no such thing as monsters. Except, of course, for that giant insect that almost killed me a little while ago. Oh, you should have seen its teeth and those long legs. Disgusting. Ugh. It still creeps me out when I think about it. But that was over there, somewhere on the other side of those dark, far-apart pipes. Where was I?
You were trying to explain to us why this is a good place to spend the night.
Oh, yeah, spend the night. Right. It's perfect, isn't it?
But it's dark and cold.
Whoa, whoa there! Complain, complain, complain! Ah, rats. No electricity! No! It's totally stuck. Oh, no wonder. The way these things are built, they only fly from their sockets during an electrical spike. And even without breaking it off. This is definitely a first. Either it's a rerun of the second season of Once Upon a Foggy Night, or it's not on. Only the top outlet has a fuse. That's more than enough. I'll get it out that way, or my name is Doofus. No! Hey, no comments from the peanut gallery. The way these things are built, they only fly from their sockets during an electrical spike.
Sorry, Uncle Doofus.
This won't fit into the outlet. I need something longer and thinner, preferably with 2 prongs. Something like an electrical plug. Yikes. But, huh? What's that? How come it didn't blow the fuse? Only the current went away. It seems to be rusted in place. If only I could reach that lever up there at the same time. Then the fuse would probably come free. Hey, snot faces, what about making yourselves useful?
How?
You could stick this conductive antenna into that outlet.
You're mad! You mustn't poke things into outlets.
Oh, yada, yada, yada. You must have misunderstood. I've done it 1,000 times. Here you go.
And now?
Hold on tight. Just wait. It's about to start.
Ow!
Did you say something? No need to worry. Nothing happened to Uncle Rufus.
Eu não queria fazer nada disso, mas a Bá sempre dá a ideia de maltratar as crianças.
A fuse, in case I need to refuse something.
And what, I ask you, could be tastier than meat in a light pastry crust? Smells delicious.
Ah, a cooking show. Just the thing to make you fall asleep.
Where are we supposed to sleep here, Mr. Rufus? It's way too cold and dark.
Yes, that would be comfy. I could go right to sleep like that.
And where are we supposed to sleep then?
What? Who's that talking?
It's us.
Oh, yeah, right. Watcher and McCulloch. And what are you doing here?
We're starting to wonder about that ourselves.
Wouldn't you like to just sit here and wait for me?
But, Mr. Rufus, we can barely stand here. How do you expect us to sit?
Oh, making demands, are you? No wonder your parents abandoned you.
É porque ele não estava aqui? Era.
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, Rufus, why don't you just admit that... Wait a minute. 1 Rufus? 2 Rufuses?
Exactly. There's 2 of me now. 3, actually. 3 times the action! Rufus! Rufus! Rufus!
Ah! All right, Tony, just stay calm. You have a good therapist, and you're gonna see him right now.
That was fun.
Mas também não adianta nada para prosseguir a história.
Therapy session in progress. Oh, such lousy timing. How am I supposed to get at the medicine now?
And now suddenly, I see him twice. What does it mean? Is my subconscious trying to give me a heart attack? I have a feeling this is going to add months to my therapy. We must extend it.
What? Make it even longer? I mean, what kind of schedule were you thinking of?
Well, at least until the world ends. And after that, let's see.
I won't bother him now. Now, I can't do that right now. Tony demands his complete attention. I hope for his sake that he was smart enough to use earplugs. Yes, that would be the perfect distance for a maiden flight. And the target is also well chosen. By now, he must have realized that he needs help. Well then, let's relieve the poor devil. Whoopsie! There must be some strange updrafts here. Uh-huh. What? There's a flyer stuck in the outside wall. Gah, what pathetic construction. Whoever made this obviously had no idea how to fold a proper paper airplane. Unlike me, of course. Therapeutic ropes. The cheaper alternative. What's that supposed to mean? Is somebody trying to yank my chain? And wait a minute. What's this? There's something stuck to the tip. A capital Yerk. Huh. Now I'm going to show that unknown, nameless amateur how you do this right. Whoopsie-wee! Boy, they must have some funny downdrafts around here.
And then it turned out he'd come up with the idea to store his fish hooks in my jewelry box. He'd already stuck the bait on them. It was so horrible. It made me wish my ears would fall off.
I can relate to that right now. Ow! What is this? A flyer? Sure. Why not? Miss Tony, I have good news for you. I finally found the appropriate therapy for your problem. Wait a moment. I'll just write you a prescription.
Oh, wow. So beautiful. It fits. So far, so good. Now, what am I going to apply for? Yerk 75. There. Oh, this is so exciting! Whoa! That went fast. We hereby inform you that your application for medical help has been approved. Hey, cool! I bet they'll be sending me to sickbay now. Says here, for this category of injury, it will not be necessary for you to report to sickbay. Oh, a medic is already on his way to your location. Uh-oh. Run, Rufus!
Hey, you! Stop!
Let's see how our oh-so-heroic cowboy Dodo gets along with the Organon.
And then I knocked him out with a well-aimed karate chop.
Wow.
Ah, Rufus! We've got a new problem. Unfortunately, I had to use our rope to tie up the Organon. He popped up all of a sudden and I was forced to subdue him.
Anyone could have done that. It's like they're brainwashed, and then someone set the spin cycle to high. You know, I've got a fan club too.
Really? So, what's your favorite Cowboy Dodo song?
No, you've got that wrong. I don't have a Cowboy Dodo fan club. I've got fans of my own. At least one.
Mine is Look Around.
Really? Mine too.
Hey girls, wake up. I'm talking to you. Look at me.
That's right. Look at Me is pretty cool too.
No. He probably thinks there's no one cooler than him. Huh. How can anyone be that conceited?
Too bad I had to subdue this Organon. Where are we gonna get a new rope now?
Well, maybe one will fall into our laps if we just keep sitting here.
But Rufus, you're not trying to avoid work, are you? Or do you expect me to see about the rope as well?
Yeah. The only reason Cowboy Dodo was able to overwhelm him was because of my fantastic groundwork. That guy was totally out of breath because I ran away from him so fast. Tell me, are you part of the medical staff? I think I feel an idea coming on. Hold still. It worked. Usually I drop all the glasses. Cool, it worked!
Ah, Doctor, there you are at last. You're just in time. I was about to give up on this patient.
Give up? Why? What's wrong with him?
First, I thought it was a simple case of food poisoning, but then I did a safety scan, just to be sure. There is no doubt about it. The patient has a tapeworm. But, Doctor, a tapeworm is no laughing matter. This is serious. You must operate at once.
Huh? What? Me?
Of course you. You're the doctor, aren't you?
Yeah, sure. I'm the doctor. And removing a tapeworm is child's play for me. I mean, just how hard can it be?
Whatever you say. Your coat is hanging over there, as usual. I'll go and get the dissecting kit and the bone saw.
Yeah, Now, what was I about to do?
Surgically remove the tapeworm?
Ah, yes. Piece of cake. I am a sturgeon, after all.
A surgeon, you mean?
Yeah, that too.
A lombriga solitária tem fome de mini-jogos. E que incrível coincidência, todo mundo sabe que Rufus é um cirurgião de fama mundial. Extirpar a tênia que atormenta seu clone será pão comido para ele. A parte complicada consiste em arrastar e voltar a pôr todos os órgãos no lugar. Mas o melhor poderia ser útil saber que cada órgão pode ser voltado, girado, fazendo clique com o botão direito do mouse. Foi
Got
fácil.
it. Well, that's it.
Weren't you going to put him back together?
Well, what do you mean? Do I have to?
I think it would be beneficial to the patient.
Oh, yeah, all right, fine. Ow! Ah! Oh! Ah! Ay, ay, ay! Ah! Oh! No. Where does the last part go? Ah, well, who cares? It can't have been that important. Okay, all done. Close him up. Now, that went really well. Don't you think so?
I'm about to be sick.
Oh, stop kvetching. After all, I saved your life. And I even got myself a keepsake. Here.
Oh, yuck. What's that supposed to be?
Your tapeworm. What else? You know, you should pay a little more attention to what you stuff your face with. But never mind. We've got more important things to do. I found the rebels, and I need your help. Come on.
É difícil de crer que eu gosto de adventure games, principalmente desses que inventam tanta bobagem, junta tanta coisa impossível, tanta coisa que só passa na cabeça doentia do criador do jogo. Então, por hoje paramos aqui. O Exou Biribó, agradecendo a presença, o apoio, as dicas, a torcida, a paciência, desejando boa noite até amanhã. Por enquanto eu fui.